Welcome to Blessed Beyond Measure, where we gather as sisters to learn and grow in God's truth. I pray that when you step away from this video, you'll feel blessed beyond measure and freshly aware that His mercies are new every morning. We are back in part 7 of chapter 11 in Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer. Let's dive into this. Unbelief is disobedience. And when they were come to the multitude, there came to him a certain man, kneeling down to him and saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is a lunatic and sore vexed. For oft times he falleth into the fire and oft into the water. And I brought him to thy disciples, and they could not cure him. Then Jesus answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. And Jesus rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. Then came the disciples to Jesus apart and said, Why could not we cast him out? And Jesus said unto them, Because of your unbelief. Matthew 17:14-20. Remember that unbelief leads to disobedience. Perhaps Jesus had taught his disciples certain things to do in these cases, and their unbelief caused them to disobey him. Therefore, they were unsuccessful. In any case, the point is that unbelief, like doubt, will keep us from doing what God has called and anointed us to accomplish in life. It will also keep us from experiencing the sense of peace that He wants us to enjoy as we find rest for our souls. See Matthew 11:28-29. Matthew 11:28-29 says, Then Jesus said, Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you. Let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle at heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy to bear, and the burden I give you is light. In Matthew 17:14-20, we read, At the foot of the mountain, a large crowd was waiting for them. A man came and knelt before Jesus and said, Lord, have mercy on my son. He has seizures and suffers terribly. He often falls into the fire or into the water. So I brought him to your disciples, but they couldn't heal him. Jesus said, You faithless and corrupt people, how long must I be with you? How long must I put up with you? Bring the boy here to me. Then Jesus rebuked the demon in the boy, and it left him. From that moment, the boy was well. Afterward, the disciples asked Jesus privately, Why couldn't we cast out that demon? You don't have enough faith, Jesus told them. I tell you the truth, if you had faith even as small as a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, Move from here to there, and it would move. Nothing would be impossible. How does unbelief affect us? Unbelief causes doubt and fear, and it causes us to disobey what God has called us to do. Let's take a look at what Joyce Meyer answers. It will keep us from doing what God has called and anointed us to accomplish in life. It will also keep us from experiencing the sense of peace that He wants us to enjoy as we find rest for our souls in Him. Thank you for joining me today. It's always a gift to pause together in His presence. Fix your eyes on Jesus, then walk in the light of His word. May his light fall gently on the path ahead and show you the next faithful step. I look forward to seeing you next time on Blessed Beyond Measure.